Well, I thought I'd give a little background on this, why I built it. Back in 2008, about August 2008, I think it was August 13th, about a week before my I think it was my 31st birthday, or my 32nd, I don't remember. Got a blood clot stuck in my heart, and I had a heart attack. And so after I recovered in the hospital for a week, I came home and I was off work, and that's all I ever did was just work all the time. So of course I'm going out of my mind because I don't have anything to do. And so times were hard. I lost my my house and stuff, so I was living with my parents. And me and my wife were living with my parents, and they have a big house still. And I had a 52 Ford that me and my bought when I was 13. My dad bought it for me, and we rebuilt that, and I built it again, and it was the only hot rod I had, but I wanted something different, and my dad picked this up for me, and through some trading and stuff like that, we got this. And it was just a frame and a body and front suspension, and that was it. I had a I don't remember, like 4851 Ford tractor. I think it was a 9N or an 8N, whichever one came first. And he traded it to his buddy for the parts. And there was a lot of parts. It had the wishbones front and rear. It had, of course, the front axle, front spring, like I said, the frame and the body. And so through his trading, he got this and brought this home to me, and I thought it was pretty cool. My dad did that for me, and he's a cool guy anyways. I love him to death. I couldn't have asked for a better dad. And he brought this home and told me that I have to start a new project, and this was it. And I can't tell you, I mean, it was 3-4 boxes of just parts, and this body had been sitting out in his friend's field for 20 some years. I mean, I remember when his friend brought it home, I was a little kid, and so I started putting it together, and it's taken me about 2 years or so. And I built this, and I think it's pretty cool. There's some parts I had to get for it, like I wanted to put a track nose on it, so I put a track nose on it. My buddy Rich was, he has a 27T. It's got a blown 400 small block, and I think it's just massive. I'll take some pictures of it here in a while when I can get to see the car. And he was making some changes, and he put headlights sort of like that on it, but they seem to be bigger, and they were original, and they had glass lenses, and it really fit what he wanted to do with his car. So he sold me those and the brackets and everything for it. And he also sold me a rear spring, chrome posy rear spring, which I put on the rear, which was more than enough. My friend Tom, Rich sold me the chrome shocks in the back. Those are supposed to go on the front, but hey, they'll work on the back. And my friend Tom sold me this Ford 9-inch out of I think a Lincoln Versailles or Merc, I don't know. I've never seen one before, but it had disc brake rear end, which is really cool. I got 4-wheel disc brakes on this, so it slides before it stops. But if I ever decide to put a big motor in it, I know I'll be able to stop it. So I got the rear end from my friend Tom, and just putting parts together. And actually, I had the car mostly built for about a year, well, 3/4 built for about a year. What stopped me was the push-button automatic transmission for this motor and tranny combo. Unless you have the shifter, you can't use the tranny. And which really sucked, because this engine only has about 60-some thousand miles on it, and it ran good. And so I was searching around for different transmissions, and not really being too familiar with Mopar. So one day I started getting on eBay, started talking to some, guys that sold Mopar on eBay, and said, if you ever come across a nice one that's complete with cables, buttons, everything else, you let me know and I'll buy it. So I finally got tired of waiting after about 6-7 months of nobody calling me back about a shifter. So I went out and bought me a regular tranny for it, another engine transmission. I was just going to use the tranny. Well, coincidentally, the day that I buy the tranny, guy calls me up from, I think it's Oregon, and says he's got one complete, this one right here, and he wants like $280 for it. So I bought it, and it worked. It has worked good. I think it's awesome. I'm glad I didn't change it. I think it's just a really neat feature to put on a rat rod. Something you don't see every day, like this engine. So, well, like I said, I've got my interior to finish, my seat to bolt in, some more modifications to make, and I'll keep making videos and posting it and showing you what I'm doing. Bye.